Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the second week of the April month. So let's start. First is Laser Inferno Gravitational Wave Observatory in India received approval from the Union Cabinet to build a gravitational wave detector in Dash state. So remember recently LIGO. What is this? LIGO stands for Laser Infernometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. This LIGO will be set up where? It will be set up in the state of Maharashtra, and this has been built in order to do research work on gravity, that is your gravitational wave. All right, or we can say this is a gravitational wave detector also. This will be built in the state of Maharashtra. If you remember, there was a particle termed God particle that was also discovered using this LIGO only, right? So Union Cabinet of the Government of India, that is headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved LIGO India, that is your Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory in India, and this will be studying on gravitational wave, doing research on gravitational wave, and it is located in the state of Maharashtra. This project will be built at a cost of 2600 crore rupees, and it is estimated to be built by 2030. Next, Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur has announced that the Sports Authority of India has integrated the Khelo India Sports Certificate with Digilocker. Right? Question asked here is, which ministry's flag initiative is Digilocker under the Digital India program? Which is it? It is your Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. Is this ministry's flagship initiative is this Digilocker. So it is of Digital Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. What is this Digilocker? Basically it is a cloud-based platform, right? It is a cloud-based platform, and using this platform various documents can be stored online. Documents such as your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, your voter's ID, your 10th, 12th mark sheets, all the important documents, your university documents, your university certificate or your degree, all these documents can be stored on this Digilocker. This was launched under Digital India program, and by whom? By the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. Next, if I ask you, which is the world's 9th busiest airport in the world? It is your Indira Gandhi International Airport, and it is of New Delhi. Then name the state that has topped in the geographical indication tag list for the fiscal year 23. It is your Kerala, right? Then apart from this, if I ask you, recently Gaj Utsav, where was this celebrated? Gaj Utsav, where was this celebrated? This was celebrated in Assam, and in Assam too it was celebrated at Kaziranga Gaj Utsav, and it was inaugurated by whom? The President of India, Draupadi Murmu. Next, International Yoga Mahotsav. International Yoga Mahotsav. Where was this International Yoga Mahotsav held? It was held in Dibrugarh. International Yoga Mahotsav. Then apart from this, Adani Power, that is of Adani Group, they have recently provided Goda plant to Bangladesh, that is for 450 megawatt. And if you remember, Adani will be supplying electricity to Bangladesh, and for that reason only this Goda plant of Adani Power is given to Bangladesh, right? Then which edition of the Jammu Festival, Jammu Film Festival, began in, it was the third edition of this Jammu Film Festival that recently began, right? Then Dogri version of Indian Constitution was released, and it was the first ever edition of the Dogri language in which the Indian Constitution was released for the first time. Next, according to survey published by the global magazine Time Out in April 2023, which Indian city has ranked 19th in the list of the best public transport in the world 2023? I repeat, according to a survey published by the global magazine Time Out, this is the magazine that released a survey where Indian city has ranked 19 in the list of the best public transport in the world. It is your Mumbai, Maharashtra. And if you remember, Mumbai, Maharashtra also has double-decker electric vehicle buses also, correct? So in the list of the best public transport in the world for 2023 that was released by Time Out, here Mumbai, Maharashtra was ranked 19th in this particular list. And remember, Mumbai is the only Indian city that has featured on this particular list. If we are talking about the maximum number of time required to reach from one position to another, or for taken by during a car travel, or busiest transport city, it is your Bangalore in India. It has turned out to be that it requires maximum time if you want to travel from one location to other location in Bangalore by car because of the heavy traffic there. Next, India presented dash to the UN Trust Fund in support of the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia. So India presented $2 million to the UN Trust Fund in support of the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia. So how much amount of money? $2 million, right? With this grant, the government of India reaffirms its dedication to promoting peace and stability in Somalia and the Horn of Africa. Next, name the Indian actor who recently won the 2023 Time 100 Reader poll. So the Indian actor who has recently won the 2023 Time 100 Reader poll is your Shah Rukh Khan. All right, and he's the 100th. This is the 100th edition of Times Reader poll in which readers voted for the individual or groups that they think deserve the spot on the Times annual list of the most influential people. Here Shah Rukh Khan, the Indian actor, topped the list by receiving almost 4% of the vote of more than 1.2 million votes that were casted. Right? Next, name the company that has recently won the Best Production Process Development Award as a part of the Vaccine Industry Excellence Awards at the World Vaccine Congress, Washington 2023. It is your Bharat Biotech International Limited. Right? This Bharat Biotech International Limited, it is based out of Hyderabad, Telangana, right? And they have won for the best production process development award at the VIE, that is your Vaccine Industry Excellence Award 2023. This is the 16th edition of the annual VIE awards during the World Vaccine Congress, Washington. This was held from 3rd to 6th of April, right? So it is the company that received the, or that has won the best production or process development award. It is your Bharat Biotech International Limited. Next if I ask you, tell me, who inaugurated the Tulip Garden in Jammu? Who inaugurated the Tulip Garden in Jammu? He will be your Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, right? Then we know recently that India became the world's most populated country by crossing China. Apart from this, which government organized, or which state government or union territory government organized the 3-day long Baisakhi festival or Baisakhi Mahotsav? It was observed by Jammu and Kashmir government. Recently, which party got the national party status? It is your Aam Aadmi Party. Apart from this, which state has launched Sanjeevani project? Sanjeevani project. This was launched by whom? It was launched by which state? Himachal Pradesh. Sanjeevani project. Then apart from this, National Food Conclave. National Food Conclave. This National Food Conclave was organized where? It was organized in Hyderabad. National Food Conclave, right? Then who launched a unified portal on narcotics? It was launched by Central Bureau of Narcotics. Next, from which Indian naval ship the extended range anti-submarine rocket designed by two Pune-based facilities of DRDO was successfully test-fired for the first time? So it is your INS Chennai. Which Indian naval ship? INS Chennai. It recently tested the extended range anti-submarine rocket, and it is for the first time that this was successfully test-fired using INS Chennai. These extended range anti-submarine rocket developed by two Pune-based companies of DRDO only, right? And these, why the reason these were developed extended range anti-submarine rocket? Because earlier anti-submarine rocket existed, but the reason these extended range anti-submarine rocket was developed is to extend the range. Earlier they had a range of, these rocket guided bombs had a range of almost 5 kilometers, but these extended range anti-submarine rocket had a range of 8+ kilometers. Next, in which state the 3 days long Torga Festival of the Mopa Monpa Tribal Community was celebrated in January 2023? It is your Arunachal Pradesh. Alright, this was a 3-day long festival, that is your Torga Festival. It was celebrated by which community? By Mopa Tribal Community. This community is based out of Arunachal Pradesh, right? This festival, the main attraction of this festival is the Shana Cham, the ritual dance that is performed by this particular tribe. The festival starts on the 28th day of the 11th lunar month, and the year 2023 was celebrated. It was from 20 to 22nd of January 2023, right? So important thing what you need to remember, this Torga festival is celebrated by Monpa Tribal Community. And where is it? It is in Arunachal Pradesh. Next, which defense sector of India has recently launched a mobile app to book tickets for tourists from all over the world for the retreat ceremony parade? So remember, it is your BSF, that is your Border Security Force. This defense sector of India recently launched a mobile application to book tickets for the tourists from all over the world for the retreat ceremony parade, right? And if you remember, this parade, this retreat ceremony parade is held where? It is held at Atari Wagah border, and it is a very famous tourist destination. This is a joint check post that is between India and Pakistan. Where is it? It is in Amritsar, Punjab. Alright, and this retreating ceremony at Wagah Tari border has been started in 1959 and it is still continuing. Correct? Next, in which city Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the program commemoration of 50 years of Project Tiger in April 2023? So recently it was in Mysore, Karnataka that Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the commemoration of 50 years of the Project Tiger. When did Project Tiger start? It started in 1973, right? And it was to save the tigers. What is the scientific name of tiger? It is Panthera tigris, right? And the year 2023, it marks the 50th anniversary of the Project Tiger. Next, which state is said to get the world's first conservation and breeding center for the Asian King Vulture? I repeat, name the state that is getting the world's first conservation and breeding center for the Asian King Vulture. It is your which state? It is your UP, that is your Uttar Pradesh. Alright, and the name of this Asian King Vulture Conservation and Breeding Center is your Jatayu Conservation and Breeding Center. I repeat, Jatayu Conservation and Breeding Center. This will be the world's first conservation and breeding center that is developed exclusively for the conservation of the Asian King Vulture in UP. Right, and in UP too, which district? It is your Maharajganj district of UP. Who is the Chief Minister of UP? Yogi Adityanath. Right. Next, okay, one more thing. In last question, we discussed the Tiger Protection Act that came in 1973. If here I ask you Wildlife Protection Act, Wildlife Protection Act, when did this act came? It came a year before that, that was in 1972. This particular act, Wildlife Protection Act, came. Next, Ministry of Finance formed a 4-member committee that is led by Dash to examine the pension system for the government employees. We know there are two types of pension system, old pension system and your new pension system, right? In order to do research and in order to examine both the pension system, Ministry of Finance has formed a 4-member committee that will be led by TV Som Nathan to examine the pension system for the government employees, right? Next, in April, the SEBI, that is your Security and Exchange Board of India, approved to establish the Corporate Debt Market Development Fund with Dash as the initial corpus for Debt Mutual Fund. I repeat, SEBI has approved to establish the Corporate Debt Market Development Fund with Dash as the initial corpus for Debt Mutual Fund. It will be for 3,000 crore rupees. Alright, the government of India permitted a 10 times utilization of this corpus, bringing the total available capital to 30,000 crore rupees, and the new corpus is further guaranteed by the Central Credit Guarantee Corporation. Next, apart from this, tell me, recently External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar visited Uganda, and there he launched a Tulsi Ghat restoration project, right? Then Gond painting. This Gond painting recently got the GI tag. It is of which state? It is of Madhya Pradesh. Then apart from this, tell me, if I ask you W20 international meeting, where was this held? This was held in Jaipur. Then Stay Safe campaign. This was launched by which social media platform? It was launched by WhatsApp. Stay Safe campaign, right? Then India's first underwater metro. This will be in Kolkata. It is being developed by Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation, And the river under which this underwater metro, first underwater metro of India will be, it is your Hooghly River. It is your Hooghly River. Next, who was recently awarded with the 2023 International Prize in Statistics? So, who has been honored with the, who has been awarded with the 2023 International Prize in Statistics? He will be Kalyapudi Radhakrishan Rao. Right? He is an Indian American statistician and has been awarded with the 2022 or 2023 International Prize in Statistics. Right? Also, C.R. Rao. This is the short form for Kalyapudi Radhakrishan Rao. C.R. Rao will receive an amount of 80,000 US dollar as a prize money for the same. Alright. Also, the government of India has been honored him with Padma Bhushan in 1968 and Padma Vibhushan in 2011 or 2001 for science and engineering. Next, which country's company has recently launched the world's first liquid hydrogen powered ferry vessel called MF Hydra? It is your Norway. I repeat, world's first liquid hydrogen powered ferry vessel is called MF Hydra. It was launched by whom? By a company of Norway, and the name of the company is Norled. Norled, it is the Norwegian company that has launched the world's first liquid hydrogen powered ferry vessel called MF Hydra. Right? Next, name the Indian Grandmaster who recently won the Armageddon Championship Series 2023 Asia and Oceania event that was held at Berlin, Germany. So it was won by Gukesh, or D. Gukesh has won the, he is the Indian Grandmaster and he has won the Armageddon Championship Series that was held at Berlin, Germany. He is just 16 years of age, remember that. Apart from this, he was awarded with 18,000 euro as a prize money here. Next, if I ask you, tell me, recently India stands at which position in for the maximum investment in AI, that is what artificial intelligence. It is your India is at which position? At 5th position. Right? US is at 1st position. Next, which country became the first country in the world to approve the Oxford malaria vaccine? To approve the Oxford malaria vaccine. This is for children and it was approved by Ghana. And it is your Oxford malaria vaccine. Apart from this, if I ask you who has been appointed as the new CEO of Welspun New Energy, he will be Kapil Maheshwari. Then who has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of AU Small Finance Bank? He will be Sanjay Agarwal. K. Kritivasan has been appointed as the new CEO of TCS. India's first indigenous aircraft carrier, INS Vikrant, was recently presented with a special gift in the form of the original bell from the first carrier of the same name was commissioned in 1961. So INS Vikrant recently got a bell that is the original bell from the carrier of the same name that was commissioned in 1961. Right? Next. So correct option is option C. Next, according to the Union Ministers of Science and Technology, Jitendra Singh, India will get 9% of its electricity from nuclear resources by the year 2047. I repeat, by the year 2047, India will be getting almost 9% of its electricity demand from the nuclear resources. See, Kerala stated that they will be shifting to 100% green energy by the year 2040. They will be becoming carbon neutral by 2050. And if we talk about India, the target of India on becoming carbon neutral, it is 2070. And this is the first state in India that has set up such of a target. Next, in which Indian state the first phase of exercise Corp India 23 was commenced between Indian Air Force and United Nations Air Force in April 2023. So this exercise was held in West Bengal. The name of the exercise is Corp India. It was held between Indian Air Force and US Air Force. And the location where this was held is, or the state there where this was held is in West Bengal. And in West Bengal too, it was at Panagarh, at Panagarh Air Force Base in West Bengal. This was a 11-day long exercise. Alright, from Indian side, Tejas, Sukhoi 30, Mark 1 aircraft, they all took part in this exercise. Next, according to the 11th edition of the annual integrated rating and ranking that is published by the Ministry of Power in April 2023, Dash has been recognized as the top electricity distribution company in India. Which is it? It is your Adani Electricity and Adani Electricity Mumbai Limited. It has become, or it has been recognized as the top electricity distribution company in India as per the 11th edition of the annual integrated rating and ranking. Correct. Next, according to the summary report of the 5th cycle of the management effectiveness evaluation of tiger reserves in India in 2022 that was released by National Tiger Conservation Authority in April 2023, which tiger reserve has topped the list of the best managed tiger reserves in India. So it is your PIRA Tiger Reserve that is in Kerala has been declared as the best managed tiger reserve in India as per the data released by the 5th cycle of the management effectiveness evaluation of tiger reserves in India. Correct. And PIRA Tiger Reserve, it is located in Kerala. Next, as per the data presented in Parliament on 27th of March 2023 by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, which state has the highest utilization to released fund ratio of members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme funds in fiscal year 23? It will be your Gujarat. Alright, according to the data presented in Parliament on 27th of March, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Gujarat has the highest utilization to released fund ratio of members of parliament for local area development scheme. While 66 crore rupees were allocated to the state, it utilized almost 95% or around 145.11% that they have to take more amount of money for the work to be done. Right? Next, the Indian Armed Forces set up an inter-service panel chaired by Dash to examine the disability pensions among the armed force personnel, who is Lieutenant General Chanaria Bansi Ponappa. He has recently set up Indian Armed Forces has set up a inter-service panel. This panel will be chaired by him. Alright, and it is basically to examine the pensions for the disabled persons in the armed force. Alright, in the armed forces. And the total pension that has been dispersed for the year 23-24 is estimated to be around 1.38 lakh crore. Next, if I ask you, tell me, when do we observe your World Homeopathy Day? It is observed on 10th of April. On 11th of April, we observe National Safe Motherhood Day. On 11th only, World Parkinson's Day is observed. On 12th of April, we observe International Day of Human Space Flight. On 13th of April, we observe Jallianwala Bagh Massacre Day. On 14th of April, we observe World Chagas Disease Day. Then on 14th only, we observe 132nd Ambedkar Jayanti. Right? Then on 16th, we observe World Voice Day. And on 15th of April, we observe World Art Day. So these are some of the important days that you can remember. Next, name the bank that has recently signed 150 crore rupees agreement with the Tata Power Delhi Distribution Limited to enhance the power distribution in Delhi. Who signed it? It was signed by Asian Development Bank. ADB signed a 150 crore rupees agreement with Tata Power Delhi Distribution Limited to enhance the power distribution in Delhi. As we know, the temperature will rise and it is continuously rising because of the heat wave, and because of this there will be high demand of power, and for the same this grant has been Recently, or this agreement has been signed by Asian Development Bank and Tata Power Delhi Distribution Limited. Next, name the bank that recently launched the coffee table book, that is the Banker to Every Indian. It was launched by SBI, that is State Bank of India. This SBI, headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, announced the launch of its coffee table book that is titled The Banker to Every Indian. This celebrates the 75 years of Indian independence and 200-year history of SBI, and this SBI was established in 1955. Moving on, in which country Cotopaxi volcano is located? It is located in Ecuador. Right. Next is Bumchu Festival. Bumchu Festival was celebrated in the Tashiding Monastery that is located in Sikkim. So Bumchu Festival is celebrated in Sikkim. Mark this, right? Next is RapidX. RapidX, with a design speed of dash km per hour, will connect Delhi with the national capital region including Meerut, Alwar and Panipat. First of all, tell me what is this RapidX? RapidX is the name of the RRTS, that is your regional rapid transit system, that has been named as RapidX. Alright, and this RapidX is designed to travel at a speed of 182 km per hour, and this will be connecting Delhi with the NCR region of Meerut, Alwar and Panipat. Right, and here this X, specifically this X donates the next generation technology and the new age mobility. So correct option 4. Next, which of the following GI tags are correctly matched with the respective districts of Madhya Pradesh? Which is it? It is your, see, first of all, remember GI tag, geographical indication tag, right? So this GI tag was granted by which ministry? It was granted by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and it was granted to several products of Madhya Pradesh. Question asked is, which of the following GI tags are correctly matched with the districts of Madhya Pradesh? So the correct option is, that is Bhidaghat Stonecraft. It is of Jabalpur. It is right. Wrought iron crafts of Dindori. It is also correct. Varsoni handloom saris of Balghat. It is also correct. So all these three options are right. All right. Next, RBI notified an enclosed framework for acceptance of green deposits for the regulated entities to promote and develop a green finance ecosystem in India with effect from 1st of June 2023. So correct option is option 3. Right, the framework will come effect from 1st of June, and the framework was set up with the intent to encourage REs to, that is your regulated entities, to offer green deposits to the customers, protect interest of the depositors, support customers to achieve their sustainability agenda. All right. Next is the International Monetary Fund has downgraded the India's GDP forecast to -% for the financial year 23-24 from 6.1% in January 2023. So it has been reduced to 5.9%. Mark this is important, right? IMF, that is the headquarter is in Washington DC. They have downgraded the India's GDP growth rate that was earlier projected to be 6.1%, and it has been reduced to 5.9%. Next, Sanjay Malhotra, the Revenue Secretary of the Ministry of Finance, he have launched a unified portal, that is Central Bureau of Narcotics, to instill efficiency and transparency and reduce the time taken by the pharmaceutical industry to get a trade license. That is your Central Bureau of Narcotics. So correct option is option C. India's oldest billionaire dash. So who is the India's oldest billionaire? He is Kesab Mahindra. Then the former chairperson of Mahindra and Mahindra Group has recently passed away. He passed away at the age of 99 in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and he was from Shimla. Right? He was born in 1923, and he is described as the world's oldest billionaire, Kesab Mahindra. And he is the not world's, India's oldest billionaire. So correct option is option 1. Next, Next is which institute has recently signed an MOU with the Weapons and Electronics Systems Engineering Establishment and the Research and Development Wing of the Indian Navy to develop secure maritime communications using quantum technologies. It is your Raman Research Institute, right? This institute signed an MOU with Indian Navy and with Indian Weapons and Electronic Systems Engineering. Basically, this is the research and development wing of the Indian Navy only, and this has done this MOU, or this MOU has been signed basically to develop various secure maritime communications that are used using the quantum technology. Next is in which state National Geographic Research Institute has recently found large deposits of 15 rare earth elements. So the rare earth elements has been discovered in Andhra Pradesh, and that too 15 rare earth elements has been discovered. Also, if you remember recently, lithium reserves were discovered where they were discovered in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari inaugurated PIRA Tunnel at Raman. Where is this Raman? It is in Jammu and Kashmir. Option 4 is correct, right? This is a 924-meter long tunnel, and that would pass by 2.9 kilometer zigzag and accident prone area between Nashri and Raman. Next, which company has recently accorded the status of the Mini Ratna Category 1 Central Public Sector Enterprise? It is your Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited. It was accorded with the status of Mini Ratna Category 1 Central Public Sector Enterprise, right? And remember, it is the only central public sector undertaking CPSU that is dedicated to specifically for solar energy, and it was incorporated in 2011, and it has the highest credit rating of AAA by the domestic rating agency ICRA. Next, Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation has recently conducted the successful trial run of India's first underwater metro train under the riverbed of which river? And I have discussed this. It is being developed by Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation, and it is under which river? It is under Hooghly River. Next, which country has recently retained the Category 1 status under the United States Federal Aviation Administration International Aviation Safety Assessment Program? Which is it? It is your India has recently gained the or retained the Category 1 status under the FAA of IASA program. Next is name the drone startup company that recently became India's first company to receive the Agri Drone subsidiary for agriculture drones. This is your Garuda Aerospace. Alright, it is Chennai, Tamil Nadu based company Garuda Aerospace, and it became the India's first company to receive the Agri Drone subsidy for agriculture drone. The subsidy is a part of the government's effort to promote the use of agriculture drones. Next, India ranked 5th in the 6th edition of the annual Artificial Intelligence Index report, and I have told you this, that if we are talking about investment in artificial intelligence, what is the rank of India here? So India stood at 5th rank in terms of investment in artificial intelligence. Next, here the correct option is option 5. Next, SEBI unveiled a new logo on the occasion of the 35th foundation day of SEBI itself, right? And SEBI was founded on 12th of April in 1992. Next, which bank has recently signed the Master Interbank Credit Agreement with Export-Import Bank of Korea for $300 million line of credit? It is your HDFC Bank. They have signed a Master Interbank Credit Agreement with Exim Bank of Korea for $300 million line of credit. Next, what type of biometric authentication was recently launched by City Union Bank, which is considered to be India's first for logging into their banking application? It is a voice recognition. All right, if you want to log in into your application, your voice has to be used in order to log in into your banking application, and this was done by City Union Bank, and it is a first of its kind logging application or way of logging into a application that was launched in India. It is voice. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day, and this is basically for the second week of April month. I hope you have enjoyed the session. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want me to continue with such sessions, if you are learning new things with these videos, and if you want me to continue with this session, then I want to see maximum likes and comments on this video. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.